Hi, we're Black Hellebore and you're watching Antichrist magazine. I'm Cyrielle, I'm the singer and guitar player in Black Hellebore.
I'm Anthony, I'm the guitarist of Black Hellebore. I also recorded bass and keyboards on the album. I'm also writing music for Black Hellebore.
We are a French band from Strasbourg and which actually was founded 7 months ago, so a pretty young band. We're playing modern metal, I think we can say. Hellebore is actually a flower. And we really liked the idea of using this flower as a band name for multiple reasons. The first one is that hellebores exist both in black and in white. And actually we like this...
this duality.
Yes, this duality, you know, like a darker side and a brighter side. We think this fits well our music. The second thing is that hellebore is a flower, so it's supposed to be kind of... we usually think of flowers as like a weak things, and hellebores grow during winter. So actually they're not that weak, they have a certain strength, and this is the other duality that we liked in hellebore. And then why adding black? Well, because we're doing metal and we have a tendency to go toward black stuff, so yeah, that's the meaning behind the band's name. So, Disorder is our new album, actually our debut album, which was released a few days ago, 26th of November. And from which we already released 2 singles with 2 music videos. Open Up Your Mind.
Open up your mind. Open up your mind. Cease to be blind. Don't let them draw your path. Their laws are insane. Can't you see they restrain you? They enslave you.
And My Difference.
Get away. Now get away. Leave me be. Put on your twisted worries. Alone against all of fight. 'Cause my strength is mine and friends.
Available on YouTube. If you listen to the album, you'll notice that there are a lot of different music styles in the album, and that's what we wanted to do. We really wanted to make an album which wouldn't be only a death metal album or only a power metal album.
We didn't ask ourselves which kind of metal we wanted to do. We just did what we liked to do.
Yeah. And we have very different influences, and we wanted really to incorporate all those influences into our music.
Yeah.
Most songs were composed by Stéphane Forté,
French guitar player.
yes, former guitar player of Adagio, and we were both his students actually, and that's how we got to meet. He wrote 5 of the songs which are on this album. And Anthony wrote the 2 others. For the production, we worked with Jelly Cardarelli, current drummer of Disconnected.
Yeah.
Jelly recorded the drums on this album. He also recorded the vocals, and he mixed the whole album and did the master too. For the guitars and the bass and the piano, Anthony recorded this at his home studio. And that's basically how the record was produced.
Well, the lyrics are about human emotions.
The dark sides of emotions. Of the moments in your life where you can go through something difficult, when you feel depressed, when you have the feeling to be stuck somewhere, and you don't know how to get out of this situation, you know. It really deals with the difficult moments in life. Things that we went through actually. This is really, it really relates with my story, and I guess also with a part of your story.
But we always wanted to to leave an open door here. So there's a lot of hope too on this album.
Yeah.
I think we wanted something different from the normal metal world, if we can say, and we wanted to add some colors to our music.
We wanted really to make something a little bit different, especially because we're in a, I mean, since the beginning of 2020, we're in a kind of weird situation with the pandemic, and colors bring a kind of joy and positive emotions. This is a controversial question. No, I think it's important to have a label deal because so this album is completely self-produced. And actually there are a huge amount of things when you make an album to deal with. A lot of things that have nothing to do with music. For this, a label sure can help. You know, we are here to produce the music, and the labels can help us gaining exposure, can help us with the promotion. And as a new and young artists, they can also show us a little bit the right way, the things we shouldn't do. Although it's pretty clear for us what we want to do with that band, but it's very important to have a label.
Oh, that's a strange question. I can't even remember. I think I was like 5 years old, something like that, when I started playing the piano. I hated it so much, so I stopped, and I discovered the electric guitar at the age of 12, I guess, and I never played. I never stopped to play since that day.
As far as I remember, I was like around 7 years old, and that's when I started to sing and never stopped, basically. After this, I also started playing the violin very young. And I only picked up the guitar much later. I think I was 18, something like that. I actually have to say that what got me into music is Michael Jackson. When I discovered his music, the music videos, the shows, I was like, wow, this is awesome. And if I can do this in my life, well, it would be great. But what got me into metal, I think, were more bands like Guns N' Roses and Metallica.
Well, I think I started with bands like Korn and Rammstein. Later I discovered bands like Children of Bodom, and then I discovered guys like Yngwie Malmsteen, and then I really found my thing with shreddy guitars, technical stuff like that.
The streaming. I mean, I would like to go back to the music industry of the 1980s, I guess, of the 80s.
Oh, we want more CDs.
Yes, right. I think nobody buys CDs anymore. Almost nobody, because in the metal community we kind of still buy CDs. But the way music is consumed today with the streamings, like people don't listen to albums anymore. They listen to some random picked songs.
Random songs, yeah. But now, since Black Hellebore is a very young band, we didn't even start to plan any shows. So we just recorded the CD, and now we want to promote it properly. Then we are gonna try to make some shows, yeah.
We are more planning to play shows in 2022, I guess.
Well, we are looking for some new band members to join us to play some lives in 2022.
Yes. If the COVID allows us.
We've got some new ideas for the next album. I think we kind of know where we want to go for the next one.
Oh, and also we're planning to release a new music video. So third single from our current album, Disorder, early 2022. So stay tuned.